Hey YouTube family, it's Megan, and it is the start of the 6-week challenge. My husband and I are starting today a 6-week challenge. He is gonna try to lose 25 pounds, starting at 300 pounds, and I am trying to lose 30 pounds, starting off at 321 pounds. One of my YouTube friends, I think it's Today I Am Silent. She has already started her video, and she's started a goal for her 6-week challenge. And I just wanted to let everybody know that it's not any specific diet. It's just called the 6-week challenge because in 6 weeks I want to lose 30 pounds, or in 6 weeks you want to lose so many pounds. It's just like a personal goal, and I feel like if I have a goal set, and if I have to get on here and tell you my weight, and tell you I gained weight, then it makes me push harder for the next time I have to get on here so I can say, hey, I lost such and such. So, last year when I lost my 85 pounds, before I got pregnant with Hannah, I think what kept me motivated was I would post videos. I didn't really care if people watched them. It was just the fact that people could watch them. And knowing that I would gain or lose weight, and I knew that people were watching or could watch, I always wanted to get on here and say, hey, I lost such and such. I never wanted to say I gained. So that's why I'm doing this challenge, because I need to get back on my diet and starting eating healthy. I do want to kind of just, a lot of people on here are my sisters. And if you have PCOS, that's just what we call each other. PCOS is an infertility hormonal syndrome. Some people call it a disease, but it's really not. It's just hereditary, and we can fight PCOS. You can fight the symptoms. I'll always have it, but will I have the symptoms? That's my goal, is not to have the symptoms of PCOS. There's Hannah. I wanted to share this book with you real fast. I know this is about the 6-week challenge, but it's also about losing weight. And me having PCOS, I have to tend to do it in a different way than normal people, just because of the way my hormones and my body works. This book pretty much became, secondhand nature to me, to always go to or always reference the natural diet solution for PCOS and infertility. And it's a really good book. There's parts of it that tell you as a PCOS woman, what you should and what you should not eat. What affects your insulin and what helps your symptoms. I was going to read one part for you because it's actually my favorite part. But this part, it says unhealthy dairies. Unhealthy dairies and what to avoid. I don't know if you can read it. I can here. So cheese, cream, half and half. Hydrolyzed protein, ice cream, malted milk, chocolate, sour cream, whipped cream. And these aren't things that you can't have, but they're just things that you should avoid because they mess with your insulin. There's one chapter, it's actually my favorite chapter. It's called The Problem with Milk. Okay, don't get me wrong, I like milk. I love chocolate milk. I love strawberry milk. I love ice cream. I love yogurt. I don't really like white milk by itself unless it's in my cereal. But anyways, that's besides the point. This little paragraph and the next few pages are really big eye-openers. I'm just going to read this little paragraph. But it talks about milk is designed to nourish and help baby mammals to grow. At some point, the baby mammal is weaned and finds proper nourishment elsewhere. The only exception to this rule is the human species. We are the only species of animal that consumes milk from the day we are born until the day we die. Is this a good idea? Question mark. You should be aware that the composition of cow's milk is vastly different from the milk of primates. And then it just goes into detail about really how milk affects your insulin and how cow's milk has 3.2 grams of protein per 100 grams, and human milk, which is what babies have, has 1.2 grams of protein. And that tells you about the fat and the carbohydrates and the energy, and it just breaks it all down for you. And it goes into detail in several different areas, and it talks about studies. And there was one study that I had just read that I wanted to talk about, because it actually talks about the effects on ovaries and the production of eggs. Sorry if I'm boring you guys. It's just so interesting to me, the things that this book says. There are some clinical and experimental evidence to suggest that galactose, I can say that in my head, I just can't say it out loud. Galactose, there is some clinical and, okay. It may be toxic to ovarian egg cells and lead to premature ovarian failure. Women who were lactose intolerant, not able to digest milk sugar, or who drank less milk and less exposure to galactose, and they had fewer fertility problems. It just goes into detail about how there was another. There was one part that says, why do you think baby cows get so fat so fast? How they grow so fast. It's not just because of the amount of milk they get, but it's what's in the milk. And it just talks about how PCOS, some studies dealing with insulin and infertility and how milk can cause that problem. But anyways, that was the problem with milk chapter out of here that I was going to tell you this week. And maybe for the next 6 weeks as I do my challenge, I'll just find a good tip out of here while I'm reading back through it and let you guys know. But I bought this off of Amazon. Sometimes it's kind of hard to come across.
You bought a brand new one when they were still printing it.
Yeah, I bought a brand new one when they were still printing it. I don't know if they stopped printing it. She choking? Aw. I don't know if they stopped printing it or when my sister wanted to get it, if they were just really in demand and they didn't have a lot of them. Because I looked at one point and they were like in the $200. But I think they're back down to $80 now. It's a good sized book. Definitely worth the money. So, not quite a review because I'm going to be telling you guys, it even has recipes in here that will help. There's a 30-day meal breakdown if you want to try a 30-day diet specifically for PCOS. I've never done it. But what I do, what I do like to do is do a meal plan, set up at least Monday through Friday. Sometimes on the weekends, I let myself relax a little bit and maybe splurge. But Monday through Friday, I usually am really strict on doing my breakfast, lunch, and dinner and 2 snacks. Drinking lots of water and getting on the treadmill at least 3 times. So, I will see you guys next Sunday, and hopefully I am 5 pounds down. And you guys just got to remember that my first 5, 10, 20 pounds should come off really fast because I have a lot. But I will see you guys later, and maybe I'll make another video in the middle of the week. I'm sure I'll do a Hannah video. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great week. Bye.